Hello everyone, welcome in another episode of BLITZ section series. In this video I'm gonna play some Blitz on chess.com, and I chose to play on 5-minute time control because I think this is the best time to not make the video boring and at the same time explain some ideas as well. So yeah, let's search for an opponent. We're gonna try to hit 2200. So I'm playing against Mr. Tazar and Keshu, who is a strong player, a little lower rated than me, so I really hope to win this one. And he chose the move d3, which aims for the close Sicilian, probably with the move g3 next. So I'm going to choose, well, probably the very normal setup here. And yes, so he's kind of actually played this in a very interesting manner because he's gonna try to play the move d4 in the future to build up very strong center. I'm going to play very normal here with b5, possibly b4. Bishop to g5. This move really doesn't create much threat right now, so I might actually consider going b4. After b4, however, I think d4 might be a good idea. But I'm gonna do this anyway, because my point is that sometimes I want to play queen a5. Okay, so he did go queen to c2. Not that. I would like to play the move d5 in large positions, but not sure if this is correct to open up his rook and, you know, the bishop and stuff. I think I'm gonna challenge his bishop now and see where he goes with the bishop. Bishop to h4, of course, will lose a piece, so I'm expecting something like this. And now I actually may play the move d5, and I think this is a good moment to do that right now. So it's really difficult to evaluate such positions. Here, of course, he played the move e5, which closed the position somehow, and now he's gonna go with d4, which is interesting. Now if I play queen c7, d4, I thought that maybe some tricks might be with the queen, but I don't see this working right now, so I'm just gonna take to open up my rook before any other moves. And now I'm thinking maybe d4. d4 is very double-edged move in such positions because I gain some squares, he gains some squares, I'm opening up his bishop and stuff, so not really sure if I want to do that. So bishop a6 is maybe an interesting option. I'm gonna go queen c7 to actually force this move d4. I think this actually gives me some ideas. I want him to claim that he wants to play this structure with d4 now, so now I can try to attack him somehow. And I may have some tricks actually. Not now, I don't have tricks, but maybe with this move I might try to do something. Now I'm threatening a little weird line with taking on d4 followed by knight e5, and the point is his queen is attacked. If he takes, I can play in between knight f3 check and then recapture my queen, and this line wasn't working before because my queen wasn't attacked. But now if he plays some kind of a waiting move and I'm expecting maybe knight e3, then he might actually fall into this trick. I'm now okay, so he's defending his queen now, so that's not the story. So he did play a good move. But I was thinking that maybe rook b7 was not a bad move anyway, because I might consider doubling my rooks on the b file. And I think this is something that I should do right now. Maybe he's gonna go knight to g4, because that seems like a natural move to play. So maybe king to h7 now. Yeah, but that would run into h5 and h4, h5, which is unpleasant. Knight g4 is also very unpleasant actually. If I play bishop to d7, knight to g4, pawn takes, knight e5, he's gonna take. Okay, let's go for this. I'm not sure, but I think after knight g4, I may consider going for this trick here with pawn takes c, with pawn takes d4. He played this move, which is logical, and we are probably going to exchange rooks at some point. I'm thinking that this is working for me, so he played this move. What about knight f5? Looks a bit risky, but I'm actually making this threat useful again after recapturing. Not sure what pawn should I recapture with. Maybe with this pawn in this particular setup. d5 might be weak, but let's see. Yeah, this is getting very tricky now. But I'm really hoping to make this trick work. C takes d4 and knight e5. And I might get... Yeah, but the problem is my rook on b8 would be hanging at the end of the variation. So maybe I should do something else instead. Very interesting position. He takes with a pawn, knight to e5, he takes my queen, I take on f3. What a move, what a... Then I can maybe take here, and I'm attacking his rook here. I mean, let's go for this. I'm down on time, so the only way that I can try something is by going into some kind of tricks. So I'm gonna try to trick him in this variation. Probably doesn't work, but yeah, it seems like a very interesting try, so why not? And the point is, if he takes knight f3, he cannot really go here because I can make this in between move. I mean, he may go for this, but I think I'm up a pawn here. I'm going here, here. Maybe I should have taken, but then here. Some interesting lines, but the d4 pawn, the d4 is now weak. I might consider going with my rook to c2, which is very unpleasant. Yes, I think my position is really well right now. I want to now close his bishop. I mean, close his rook with bishop to this square here, and okay, so he's going. Okay, I want to exchange. I think I want to exchange some pieces on it. This is hanging, so I did. Yeah, I messed this up a little bit. Shouldn't have played like this, but what'd you do? There's nothing I can do here. I mean, I'm still better probably, but you know, the activity of his pieces, this is very unpleasant from practical point of view. And I have just 27 seconds now. Yes, so now I don't think I'm better anymore. There is material equality. I think I'm gonna go for c6 now, because now I'm threatening d4 somehow. I'm not sure if I was actually threatening this. Here to attack the pawn, here, so maybe f4, no, probably not. He's gonna go here, I guess. I think I can now go here. Yeah, so he's defending really well. He's playing this position well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I'm gonna go here now. The point is, I want to take the a pawn after check, and this is going to be very interesting position. But I'm just down on time, so I'm not able to do anything here, unfortunately. It takes, yeah. It's not. I just messed this up. Okay. I'm gonna play for a couple of moves, but that's quite obvious that I'm gonna lose this game. That's a shame because really the position was very interesting here, and I'm kind of regretting what I did when the pawn made. Okay, so not a great game, but I think I was doing really well in this position somehow. But yeah, the time was too much. In this position, I think he might actually go for. He played queen takes c7, which is correct, and I think now maybe king h1 was a bit better, because now after king g2, I can take with a check, and he's forced to take with the bishop. And now I was thinking maybe I have this move, rook takes rook, because now I would have two rooks for the queen. But you know, during the game I saw this queen takes d7, and I didn't see that I can actually safely take on e1, and I think this actually might have been a little better, because then the other rook may come to b1, and I have a very strong initiative with bishop to d4 and stuff like that. But you know, that was a bit risky, and this line here looks like a really nice position to me. Not sure if I should go like this. I mean, bishop here, it allows the bishop to f4 move, and here, well, bishop to e6 was of course necessary here. I just kind of didn't see this move going. Maybe something like d4 maybe shouldn't be played before rook e1, then rook e8. But after exchanging here, I think the position is equal. I don't think that anyone can actually win this position in just normal circumstances, but considering what I have played, being under the time pressure, so yeah, I just simply lost the game here. So I lost the pawn somewhere around here. Yeah, here I lost the pawn. Maybe I could have actually held on by playing king to g7, but I was already a bit tough to play. Yeah, and I'm not great at playing on seconds, so yeah, unfortunately I lost that game. But I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and if you want to see me playing more BLITZ, then leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.